Welcome, friends. Thanks for stopping by. I came across an article by one of my favorite bloggers, the Retro Housewife Goes Green, Lisa Sharp. I'll leave her link in the description below, on how to stop being an overwhelmed homemaker. We're going into spring cleaning and preparing for the season, so I thought this would be a really helpful article to go over. How to stop being an overwhelmed homemaker. Are you an overwhelmed homemaker? Does it seem like there's too much to do and not enough time? Well, you're not alone, and there are things you can do to get past the overwhelm. Here are 7 tips to stop homemaker overwhelm and stress. Well, before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification for more helpful homemaking tips. Let's jump in. For some of us, when we first get married, homemaking was fun. It was like playing house all over again, but with a purpose. You could keep up with things and have time left over. Most Fridays, you could be done with housework by noon and have your bestie come over to eat lunch and hang out. Somewhere along the way, homemaking became overwhelming. Now it always feels like drowning in a never-ending to-do list with no idea how it will ever all get done. So, what happened? That's the question we keep asking ourselves because we want to go back to when homemaking was fun and we weren't always overwhelmed. So, here's a list of things that may be contributing to this problem. Maybe you can relate. Why I'm an overwhelmed homemaker. Social media. Social media is a huge distraction for many. Not only is it on our computers, but it's also on our phones. It's easy to say, oh, I'll just check my email. Well, while I'm on here, I'll just look at Facebook for a minute. Soon, you're in the social media black hole. With blogging, freelance work, and volunteering, as far as social media goes, it's hard to get on, get work done, and get off. Blogging. Blogging is great, but when you're at work at home, it can be hard to make sure work doesn't consume everything. Trying to find a decent balance is a task all in itself. Not saying no. If you work at home or you're a stay-at-home mom or homemaker, you likely find people think you have nothing but free time, so if something needs to be done, they should ask you. Getting better at saying no is a great way to set boundaries so that you make time for everything that's important to you. Fatigue. It's important not to burn yourself out. It's okay to leave less important things till tomorrow. Getting that 7 to 8 hours of sleep gives you the energy to fight another day. We have more stuff. Being married for years and years, it's natural to have a lot more space and stuff now than when first married. More stuff means more to clean and take care of. How to stop being an overwhelmed homemaker. Create your list of things that are making you overwhelmed. After you make that list, make a stop doing list. Get rid of a few things that are overwhelming you. That can make all of the difference. Set up morning and night routines. Morning and nighttime routines are so useful. If you do nothing else all day, you will still feel like you were productive. Use a planner. My current planner of choice is from the Dollar Tree. You don't need something fancy, just something that will work and that you will always actually use. Set goals. Goals help us know what things are truly important. Know what your goals are and make sure you are working on them throughout the year. Find ways to motivate yourself to clean. Having a lot of things to stay motivated to clean is essential. Find what works for you. whether it's listening to podcasts or your favorite music that you haven't listened to in a long time. That little motivating nudge will help go a long, long way. Make freezer meals. Freezer cooking is a great way to make sure you always have healthy meal options. Give yourself grace. There will be days where things don't go perfectly. That's okay. Sometimes we will need to order delivery for dinner and the sink will be full of dishes. As long as it's not every day, it will be okay. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. Well, friends, I hope that you found some helpful tips for your spring cleaning season and beyond. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and hit the bell notification on your way out. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Toodles!